Here we have what is called a unit conversion question, And I think in this case, a very good review of just the fundamentals. We'll start with the information we're given. We are told that the world population increases 9 people, I'll say ppl for people, every 2 seconds, But there are also 3 deaths, 3 people every 2 seconds. So there's a net increase, 6 people every 2 seconds. And I wrote seconds, and so I almost made the mistake that a lot of people make. It's every 2 seconds. So we have to be sure to convert that to what it is: 3 people, increase in the population in the world, 3 people every second. Okay. So that's the first thing, information we're given. Second thing, let's jump straight to what exactly we are asked. We want to know, again, the number of people increase in the world population, but not per second, per day. So we're going to have to switch our units from 1 second into 1 day, a unit conversion question. So let's a little refresher on the fundamentals of this. We are given 3 people per second increase in the population. We want to turn seconds into days. So we're going to multiply by what are called unit conversion ratios. You don't really need to know that phrase, but unit conversion ratios. Since I have seconds down here, I want to get rid of seconds. I want to put seconds on the top over here. There are 60 seconds per minute. Unit conversion ratio. Since 60 seconds is the same thing as 1 minute, we are essentially multiplying by what? We're multiplying by 1. Important to remember it that way. So we're not changing the value of anything. If you multiply anything by 1, you get the same value. We're just expressing it in different terms, in different units. Seconds and seconds cancel. I now have 3 times 60 people per minute. So we're on our way. We want to get to days. Okay, 60, there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. So minutes and minutes will cancel. And there are what? 24 hours, HRS for hours, in a day. Hours and hours cancel. So now I have the denominator I want, the units I want, days. Or I should say 1 day per day. I've turned a second into a day, have not changed the value at all, and I should write an equal sign here, equals a certain number of people, maybe we'll call it X people per day. Haven't changed the value of anything, we're just expressing the same value in a different way in different units. All right, let's do the math. 3 times 60 times 60 again times 24 equals X people per day. What's the quickest way to do the math? Well, 60 times 60, that's not so bad. 6 times 6 is 36, and then we'll add 2 zeros. So 3,600. So 3 times 3,600 times 24. Next step of pretty quick math, 3 times 24. 3 times 20 is 60. 3 times 4 is 12. 60 plus 12, 72. So 72 times 3,600, we're on our way, equals what? Let's multiply 72 by 36, and then we'll bring the 2 zeros back at the end. 72 times 36. Okay, 6 times 2 is 12. 7 times 6 is 42. Add a 1, so we have 43. Now I'm going to cross out the 1. 72 times 3, which is really 72 times 30. This 3 represents 30. So I'm going to have to add a 0 here. Now I'll stop right there. Some people recognize that, hey, the answer is now going to have to, after we have a comma, the answer is going to have to end in 200. We'll see why that is in a moment, but in any case, we start with the 0. Okay, 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 7 is 21. Add these up. 2, 9, 5, 2. And then we have to remember to bring back these 2 zeros. So 0, 0. So you can see the answer, it ends in 200. It ends in 200. Some people notice that right away. Just a nice little tip to keep in mind, save you a little bit of time. So the answer, 259,200. Answer D, a unit conversion question. Really good review of unit conversion questions. And just remember the conversion factor, as it's called, not a phrase you have to remember, but the conversion factor, it's equal to 1. You can multiply anything by 1 without changing its value at all. We're just expressing 3 people per second in a different way. 259,200 people per day. So I hope that helped. If it did, please click the like button, share the video with your friends who are taking the GMAT. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next video.